Shalom. This is Shalomah from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of the Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. And I'm going to simply title this video January 6, 2021. The year of Hasting, and the day unto the return of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. But yeah, simply the name of this video is January 6th, because this day made history. This day went down in history. As you see, they call it a mob that stormed the White House. Not the White House, the Capitol. So lucky if I got my information a little mixed up, but they call the Trump supporters that stormed the Capitol, they call them a mob. You know, they call them rioters. And for the first time, it's like you know, they actually getting on Esau getting on Esau about, you know, what they did wrong. So, you know, this. You know, normally they back each other up, you know, but recently everything has been divided. And literally right before this happened, I did a lesson yesterday morning before this whole thing happened about this, about how Esau is divided amongst himself, because I was talking about the election of Ossoff and Warnock. So as we see, you know, supposedly all hell broke loose, but then again, we can't really go off of what we see because the media lies. You know, we don't. This looks like it really looked like a whole setup. You know, this whole thing looked like a setup. So we can't really. Now you got to remember we dealing with the devil, the deceiver. So this devil is gonna try and get everybody roused up to a point where it's total chaos, where they will have to implement a new world order, martial law, and all those things that they have in their agenda. But I'm gonna go into Matthew 24 and also 2nd Ezra 15, because those are the times that we're living in. But real quick, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7 says, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All of these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So you had HOI of House of Israel out there teaching during this whole thing. You know, they were also out there. I believe they were out there during that whole thing with the school, with the Trump supporters at the school, and the Native American guy, which that seems like a setup as well. So the scriptures go into how, you know, this is going to be a time of great confusion. It's really a time we don't know what's real and what's fake. All that we know is that these are the last days, and you can't trust this devil. Like, this is the devil actually acting all of this out, putting it on news, putting it on the TV. One thing that we try and pay attention to are the things that they're not putting on TV, that they're not airing out. You know, because behind closed doors, World War III is getting ready to jump off. You know, another thing that's big right now is the the Rona 19. Rona 19 is supposedly has it upgraded, and now it's over here in the United States. And this is how 2021 is jumping off. This is still the first week of 2021. And people are, taking it as a joke. They thinking that everything that happened in 2020 was just going to be left in 2020. But no, 2021 is going to be, you're going to wish that you was back in 2020 in a few months. But hey, back to the scriptures, it say all of these are the beginning of sorrows. It's going to get really bad to the point where a lot of you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel, a lot of you Israelites are going to be blamed for what's going on. Verse 9 says, and then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So hey, it's a lot of this stuff is just being basically setting the stage for you Israelites to be persecuted. Especially the wicked of our people that don't know any better. A lot of you people that's rolling with Black Lives Matter, I guarantee you they trying to get something together right now because of this protest. Because of not the protest, the what they call them rioters. It's funny. The Republicans are calling them protests, but the Democrats are calling them rioters and mobs and all of that, showing you that this place is completely divided. But we'll go to Isaiah. No, not Isaiah. I want to go to Isaiah, but no, I'm gonna go to 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. Now this is what's getting ready to happen, but it's like they're trying to get your mind set on getting to this point where they can implement martial law and implement the chip. The RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. They're trying to get you to this point, so they're going to air these things on TV to get people's basically to get you set on what's going on, and you have to basically choose which side you're going to take. I was on social media for a short period yesterday during this with so-called chaos, and on social media I deal with people that I went to school with, grew up with, and some of those guys are Republicans, Trump supporters that grew up in the hood, which I really don't understand, but I don't know. But anyway, you had one group of guys going against other guys on social media about this whole thing. So it's turning Jake against other it's turning Jake against himself. It's turning Esau against himself. With this whole Democrat and Republican thing. But like I said, this whole thing is a big setup to turn you people's minds to war. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15 says, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And we already see that these you have black militant groups now. You have black militant groups. You have I believe it was a showdown last year or the year before last. No, it was last year with a black militant group. Led by this guy, what's his name? Grandmaster Jay, I believe. he has this militant group, and they basically almost clashed with these Trump supporters. No. They were well, I believe they were white supremacists. Slacky if I got my information a little twisted, but they were out there, and it could have easily turned wrong, but it didn't, because it's not time for that right now. But this devil, like I said, he want to fulfill his agenda. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna get you people to go to war with each other. So all of this is a basically a stage, getting you people ready to fight each other. Then he's gonna shut everything down, and then it's gonna be complete chaos. It says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So people are not going to be caring. They're not gonna care at all about, what the law is, and who the police is, and who's the president. It's not gonna matter. Just like yesterday, just like I said, they trying to turn you people to get ready to basically do the same thing these so-called Trump supporters did. Now, I believe a lot of them were Trump supporters, but I believe like the main ones that were leading them on were were set up to do this. So hey, it's just a time. Like I said, it's a time of great confusion. All we can say is that we're gonna keep, those that know the truth. We're gonna keep leaning on Yahweh Shem Yahushua to deliver us from all of these things. Because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get a whole lot worse. Then they're gonna lock everything down. You people not gonna be able to go anywhere. Verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Verse 18, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. These are the times that we're getting ready to go into, and this devil is basically molding your mind to get ready for this. But then again, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is putting the spirit on this devil to do so. So all of these things are being done for the elect to be sealed, the elect to be saved, and the kingdom to come. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. Once again, the title of this video is simply January 6th, because I believe this is a start of something big that's going to happen later on, or things that's going to happen later on. Like, this is just one small part of it, but it's going to get big. Lord's willing, it get blown out of proportion this year. That'll bring us closer to getting in the kingdom, Lord's willing. So with that being said, I'm going to end it, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles, great millstone that taught us his truth, and shalom to the elect.